my classmates together is definitely going to be one of the longest lasting memories I've had.
Yeah, one of my favorite memories would be working on my thesis project with Dr. Hustovic. We had to go find an invasive plant species in the San Marcos River, and we were down hands and knees crawling, army crawling through the mud. So that was really special.
I would say my favorite memory is about 2 years ago, whenever it got really cold, that it snowed a lot. And me and my friends would sled down the hills, and we just had a fun time. We took a bunch of photos.
I think it's all of our study groups, our morning talks before classes. I'll always remember those.
I'll shout out my friend Lauren. Go PT majors.
Definitely want to thank my sister Kelly. She helped me get here. Without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Michelle, Olivia, Leva, Kelly, Greg.
I'd love to shout out St. Paul's Outreach and my Bobcat Catholic community.
I'd like to thank my best friend Ashton. She really has been there for me all 4 years, has seen me through every possible moment and experience, and so I really appreciate all of her help through these 4 years.
Shout out to Dr. Reynolds. I had her for history of Gandhi and nonviolent movements, and I have her for my senior seminar class. And she's just so great. She leaves space open for students to talk about things that are going on in their lives and how it relates to things that we're learning in class. And so I just really appreciate the space that she made there and her dedication to the history department.
My parents, they have supported me through this whole thing. They pushed me beyond my limits. They encouraged me to go through graduation in 3 years. I have knocked it out in 3 years total, and they push me every day. They get on my nerves sometimes, but I love them.
What's next for me is I probably want to travel before I start working as an RT.
The next year, I will be starting a new position as a missionary with St. Paul's Outreach. So I'll be working full-time with SPO as a missionary on another college campus.
I'm looking for really any way to stay creative and just keep designing and making artwork. So wherever that leads me is where I'll go.
What's next for me? Probably continued education, and then we'll see.
Completing my PhD program up at Notre Dame in Indiana.
I actually just accepted a job offer at Advanced Micro Devices, and I start working in 10 days.
Great. I'm really hoping to take some time for myself, maybe teach English abroad for a year.
Might get my hands dirty in some agricultural work, so we'll see what the future holds.
I plan to travel, go different states. I'm a freelance journalist, so I plan to just look at the world.
I'm going to start the process of being a firefighter.
Hopefully working with the Spurs and in sports marketing.
I want to explore public relations a little bit more, maybe get my master's degree. I've been thinking about it, but if I don't get my master's degree, I think I'll be moving to either New York or California.
Let's go make some money, concrete industry management. I'm here to make some concrete.
I want to say congratulations. To be here today is a huge achievement, and you won't be here if you didn't work hard.
Life can be really wonderful and beautiful when we make it, and I know that each of y'all are going to go off to do really incredible things, and I'm just thankful for all the time that we got to spend together.
Be proud of how far you've come, and just really have faith in yourself to see how far you can go, and don't forget to enjoy your journey.
Congrats everybody, we did it.
We did it. I am so proud of us. It is so hard, especially if you're a full-time student who works like I do.
Hang tough and keep moving forward, guys. It's a long road. All my veterans out there, we finally did it. Keep moving.
Good luck in all your future adventures, and be proud of yourself that you've made it to this point.
Congratulations, we're all doing this together. You are broadening your education. That's a great thing. You have done something amazing.
Man, we did it. No matter how much we had to endure, we made it.
We did it. I mean, congratulations. I'm a first-generation college student, so I know this moment is very big for me. I can't imagine how it feels for everyone else. Just to be able to say I did it, you should be proud of yourself.
Just get out there and be great and use everything you learn here in the future.
Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up, cats.
Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats. Proud of you guys.
see you guys around, you know? Don't be a stranger.
Guys, look. There's nothing in here anymore. It's empty. And it's so echoey. Like, I feel like just yesterday I moved in here.
No. Welcome to my new dorm room.
Okay, I'm gonna open this. Everybody just got here. Say hi. All it says is, you did it. Last day, May 10th. I hope you learned a lot. I thought it was gonna be like, what?
The ceremony is about to begin. This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us. Teaches us to deeds of valor, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of
I know.
Good evening. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those joining us worldwide via live video stream. For our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at Texas State University. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. As you leave Texas State, I thank you for all that you have contributed here. After graduation, I hope you will add to the legacy of our alma mater, using our shared values as your guideposts after graduation, and these include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion, and respect, and more importantly, dedicating your life to a greater good. Our society today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers, people who see beyond limitations and work towards progress with compassion. Use what you have learned here to make a difference, and never underestimate the impact of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating today, as well as those in the audience, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Evelyn Toscano.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Let me first introduce a distinguished guest joining me on the platform this evening. Representing the Texas State University system, please welcome Texas State University Distinguished Alumnus, Vice Chairman Don Flores. It is my pleasure to introduce First Lady Beth Damphus, who is seated in my left in the special guest seating. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success, Dr. Shrik Mandayam, Vice President for Research, Dr. Phil Davis, Associate Dean in the McCoy's College of Business, Dr. Andrea Gallardo, Dean of the Graduate College, Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College, and Mr. Larry Gaddis, President of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. Thank you for that wonderful music. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus. President Damphus.
Thank you, Provost Osweth. Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2025. Congratulations. Get ready, there's going to be a lot of applauding for you today, so get used to it. What an extraordinary day it is for you and for your family and for all of us here at Texas State University. It's an honor to celebrate not just what you've achieved, but what you've become during your time here at Texas State. It's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but today is unforgettable because today is the day that you prove to the world, to your family, to your friends, to the doubters and the haters, and maybe to yourself, that you could do it. You know, our first graduating class in 1904 had just 32 students, and I often think about what those students would think about looking at Texas State today. They had no idea what the future held. Today, though, you are that future and you are their legacy. And now you're building a legacy of your own. No matter how you got here today through a straight path or a winding road or somewhere in between, you are now forever a part of the Bobcat story. And make no mistake, you've earned your place in that story. You've worked hard, you've shown resilience, you've pushed through moments of doubt and challenge, and that's what it means to be a Bobcat. And as I look out at the graduates today, I don't see just perseverance and resilience, I also see victories. I see individuals who faced challenges head on, found their momentum, and wrote their own stories of success. These are experiences that will carry forward to shape your future. And I hope the good moments from these years here at Texas State will live on with you as well. The friends who became family, our Texas State traditions, the laughter, the unexpected moments that turned into lifelong memories, and perhaps the time you learned something profound, something that will stick with you forever. That might have been in a classroom, it might have been at Sewell Park, or it might have been at 2 a.m. over tacos. You learned something that changed your way of thinking. Because Texas State didn't just shape your future, it gave you moments you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. And for the parents and the partners and family members and friends who supported these graduates, I also want to say thank you to you. Just like Joseph Dominic Incognito's family, including his father Joe Incognito Jr., Joseph's family has had deep Bobcat ties, and they are here with us this evening to celebrate him as he graduates from McCoy. Joe Sr. is a 1992 Southwest Texas State alum and is the operations manager for RICO and covers our campus copiers. We like to call him the unofficial public relations representative of Texas State because he manages the Facebook group that's called You Know You Are From Texas State or from Southwest Texas State when ... And he posts a lot of pictures about Texas State and what's going on here on campus. We appreciate all of his family's positivity about our university, and the Incognito family and countless others have placed their trust in us, and it's been our privilege to watch his student grow and to see all of your students grow here as well. I think about parents a lot as I wander around our campus and think about what they're thinking when they drop their students off here, sometimes straight from high school, or maybe they've taken a path and now they're coming back to school. And earlier this year, I saw a Facebook post on move-in day, and it was two fathers that were hugging it out in front of a hotel room. And I commented on the post, I thought, that's really touching to me to see these two dads kind of supporting each other. And one of the dads wrote me an email, and he shared with me what happened in that moment, and I thought I would share that with you. Parents, this may resonate with you, and students, this may resonate with you years from now when you bring your children back here to Texas State. Here's what he told me. I came home from college drop-off, and her car wasn't in the driveway. That's when it hit my wife and me. She's not coming back tonight. Not for dinner, not to raid the fridge, not to tell me about her day, and I don't need to wait up until she gets home minutes before her curfew. She's starting her new life now. The silence inside was louder than I expected, and I haven't been inside her bedroom since we moved her out. Perhaps I will soon. I thought I was holding it together until I met a dad at the hotel right before we left. Eyes red, voice shaky, struggling with letting go, and so was I, and so we stood there and we talked for a while. And I told them what I've been telling myself. This ache, this pain that I'm feeling, it's all part of it. It's normal. He's not being weak, he's being protective. He's poured everything he's got into his daughter. Nothing is more precious to him than her. And now he's learning what it means to let go with love, and I related to that. And so I told him, if you've led with love and with patience and with strength, there's a good chance you'll grow into a woman who someday chooses someone just like you. And that seemed to help him, and it seemed to help me too. So yeah, Mr. President, check in on the moms and the dads in the coming days. We're proud and we're hopeful, but we're not all okay. And I think about families who have done that, who have trusted their most precious possessions, their children, to our keeping. And I hope you found that we are returning them to you now better than when they came. Certainly different from when they came. His words remind us that letting go or stepping back a little is something every supporter experiences, no matter the age of the student or the shape of the family. Some of our graduates left home for the first time when they came to Texas State. Others returned to school after raising families of their own. Some balanced work and military service, children, marriages, loss, love, commutes. Many of them were lifted up by partners and by siblings and by colleagues and mentors and friends who carried part of the load with them. Whoever you are and however you support our graduates, this moment belongs to you as well. They didn't get here on their own. They leaned on you, and we're so grateful you sent them our way. Graduates, they're going to be clapping for you as you walk across the stage. Let's give them a round of applause for all they did to get you here today. Students, our most distinguished Texas State alumnus is probably President Lyndon Baines Johnson, who graduated in 1930 and some 33 years later became president of these United States. And periodically, when someone had accomplished something on his staff that he thought was remarkable, he would gather everyone together and he would give them a little memento that had 2 words inscribed on it. It was the words can and do. And he would tell the crowd that was gathered there, that's a can-do man, or that's a can-do person, that's a can-do woman. What he was saying, he was giving them his highest praise. He said, these are people who got stuff done. These are people who believed, who acted. They persisted, and even when the odds were long, they kept going. And if LBJ was here today and saw what you all have gone through the past 4 or 5 or 6 years, you, class of 2025, he would refer to you all as can-do people as well. And now, students, future alumni, it is now becoming your turn to lead. As you prepare for what's next, I want you to hold on to these words. The best way to predict the future is to create the future, and you've already started doing that. You've built a strong foundation through learning, through friendship, through growth, and through sheer determination. And when life throws you curveballs, and trust me, my young friends, it will, remember what got you here. Remember the self-doubt that you pushed through. Remember the strength you found that you didn't know you had. Remember you've done hard things before, and you can do them again. And just as you counted on so many people here to help you get to this moment, now the world is turning its eyes to you. We are now depending on you to make the world better. And you might be thinking to yourself, who in their right mind would put their faith in me? I'm just one person. What can I give? Well, I invite you to look no further than to your fellow graduates, the people in this room, the people in Texas, the people in America, the people all around the world who are depending on you to now make this world better. No one else can do it. Young people, you are the future, and we're depending on you to make it better. Your faculty members, your staff members, your mentors, your family, and your friends, we believe in you, and we're depending on you, and we know that you are ready. Graduates, you don't just have what it takes to succeed, you have what it takes to lead and to make a difference. And when you leave here, walking up those steps, after you jump in the river, start walking home, and on Monday when you start doing whatever your post-Texas State story is, I hope that you will show the world what I know, that Texas State graduates don't just do well, and I hope you do very well, but they also do good. And there's a difference between doing good and doing well. Nothing would make me prouder as your president than to see you out there doing good. Now, tonight might feel like the ending, but as T.S. Eliot wrote, what feels like the end is often the beginning, and that's why we call this ceremony commencement, because it marks the beginning of something only you can create. So go, be bold, be curious, but most importantly, be kind. The world needs more kindness, and you can make that happen. Carry the knowledge, the memories, and the friendships you've made here, and let them light your way forward. Students, on behalf of the entire Texas State University community, thank you for choosing Texas State to be a part of your journey. Now, as you walk across the stage here in just a few moments, I'll stop you right here. I'll shake your hand and whisper a word of congratulations. Then you'll step past this little stand right here, and my wife will be greeting you, and she's going to give you a challenge coin. This coin is a small coin, it's about this large. And we hope that you will keep it somewhere as a memento, a reminder of what you've accomplished here at Texas State University. Just a few months ago, Beth and I were in a store somewhere, and this young man rushed over to me and he said, "Hey, K-Dab, check this out." He reached into his jeans pocket and he pulled out his challenge coin. He said, "I take this coin everywhere I go as a reminder of what I did at Texas State and how Texas State changed me." So this is our gift to you, a token of your achievement and a reminder that you are part of something greater than yourself. As you walk this way back towards your seat, I hope you will remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Congratulations to our newest Texas State alumni, the class of 2025. Congratulations. And now we've come to the good part, the handing out of the diplomas. And so I'm going to invite, I know you're ready for that. Great crowd here tonight, by the way. So I'm going to invite the provost to come back up here and for him to certify and confer the degrees. Provost Oswald.
Thank you, President Damphus. Texas State will hold 6 commencement ceremonies this weekend. In this evening's ceremony, we're recognizing candidates in the Graduate College and the McCoy College of Business. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cards signify academic honors, which is specifically noted in the commencement brochure. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signify the Honors College designation. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Provost. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and Provost Auschwitz, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University system and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations. Brant Freeman, athletics announcer, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals please take their places for the presentation at this time?
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Ebony Michon Trapiano. Rhett Jameson McCafferty. Madeline Grace Gibson. Ian Aguirre. Jacob David Havel. Maria Reese Killian, magna cum laude. Oscar Macedo. Pranitha Kandipamula. Dylan Christopher Lilly. Nabir Shahardo. Joel Anthony Borman. Avery Christian Martin. William Ellis Stallings. Hassel Ortiz Aviles. Swathi Sri Dadi. Anissa Cisneros. Clarissa Isabella Bosher. Angelina Josette Tarango. Alicia Theorita. Brianna Giselle Laura. Philip Drake Rivera. Imran Rafiq Ali. Aidan Mario Guzman. Sierra Lillian Dixon. Deliana Mancanda Suarez. Meeti Rajendra Kumar Gajar. Madhan Mohan Madala. Joshua Giovanni Rubio. Sanjana Krishna. Vanessa Yvonne Delgado. Anna Rose Dunch. Lexi Gingras. Maggie Mendez. Xavier Oliphant. Sebastian Boleaga Herrera. Amber Brashears. Maya Michaela Payton. Ailey Ortega. Jacob Douglas Gonzalez. Brian Xavier Cayetano Upmore. Efeanyi Nwanyegbo. Daniel Olasumbo Jonathan. Savannah Christine Inahoso. Molly Kathleen Akers. Kanamo Subramanian Palaniappan. Jenny Kim Lee. Maud O'Brien. Carol Marie Callahan. John David Luquette. Karen Fernanda da Silva. Christelle Nyadiyama. Kayshawn Baptiste. Harsha Vardhan Aladi. Shrija Kakala. Arvin Ramirez III. Hinek Gro. John Corral Rodriguez. Kyle Kalnin. Julio Ernesto Cuadrado Ortiz. Vincent DePaul Natihini Yorwa. Sinan Salim. Kiruthika Ramadas. Monica Devi Ugina. Mahesh Dasarahu. Lakshmi Bhavani Sura. Harshita Munagala. Erica Montserrat Overa. Arturo Galvan. Christian Alexis Jaimes Mayan. Lauren Yee. Sai Siddhartha Dadareddy. Vaishnavi. Yashwant Singh Katailiha. Marquise Nelson. Somaya Burugu Pali. Mohammed Shoaib Yulash. Shashank Kandipati. Pushpalata. Hari Priya Thayarala. Tejeshwar Reddy Palampali. Grishma Bandhu. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. William Douglas Barkley III. Christopher David Smith. Italia Piedra. Alexander Jonathan Moore, summa cum laude. Blake Bodek, summa cum laude. Ethan Riley O'Donnell. Easton Mendez. Gabriel Sanchez. Garrett Allen Zuma. Felicia Adigan. Johnny Fung, cum laude. Christopher Martinez. Jacob Jones. Zachary Parker. Daniel Bates. Jonathan Kernet, summa cum laude. Jose Jesus Molina Gomez, magna cum laude. Aiden Erdley. Isaac Gonzalez. Jaden Sleezer. Jacob Munger. Nisa Mallory. Amari Jamar Jones, cum laude. Fernando Enriquez Rubio. Connor Palfreeman. Matthew Michael Vargas, magna cum laude. Carson Peck. Ryan Michael Grunwald. Katie Tong Liu, magna cum laude. Alejandro Ariel Medellin. Jamie Rhodes. Dylan Patrick Hudson. Aaron James Alexander. Taylor DeGroot. Luke Janzow. Savannah Som. Ashley Elaine Cole, cum laude. Townsend Bell, summa cum laude. Trevor St. Don. Jessica Carolina Lene Martinez Williams, summa cum laude. Jeannie Tran. Cole Arthur Ramirez. Diego Joseph Solano, summa cum laude. Rainey Lee Rice. Molly Deanne Tays. Andrew McEntee. Sage Bourgnon. Sage Bourgnon, cum laude. Hannah Evans, magna cum laude. Edward Lane McEnroe, summa cum laude. Benjamin Michael Manawis. Kate Julissa Duarte. Mackenzie Reese Balin. Carlos Young. Jenny Elise Hanley. Mallory Ann Smith. Tanya Burham. Miguel Mejia. Joshua Seamus. Logan Hoover. Kinsley Stroh, magna cum laude. Delaney Ann Vosick, magna cum laude. Isel Alejandra Martinez Velasquez. Deborah Morris. Erica Arterburn. Juan Pina. Sophia Watson. Julian Larson, summa cum laude. Samuel Putnam, cum laude. Aiden William Morris, cum laude. Jose Cuevas Jr. Keenan Saramuga Muga Ibarra. Cooper Philpo. Samuel Travis Tubbs. Eric Alonso Laura Tellez, magna cum laude. Alexander Gage Freeman. Joseph Cummings, summa cum laude. Melissa Sierra Flores. Aaron Linares. Joshua Michael Genkus. Weldon Winters. Alexander Igor Bunyets. Ethan Powles. Jared Michael Eason, cum laude. Madison Hollins. Lam Nguyen. Ethan Chatham. Brandon Mishaji. Gilbert Munoz Garcia. Katie Stevens, cum laude. Logan Burr. Adrian Zintek, magna cum laude. Rodolfo Alfaro Jr. Luisa Fernanda Alcala. Birthday Perlina Chancia Emalet, cum laude. Gia Lemon. Andres Lars Vasquez Jr., cum laude. Maria Isabel David, magna cum laude. Drake Johnson. Ariel Hastings Velez. Carson Fontenot. Shayla Hadzovich. Ilana DeVore Hirsch. Andrew Nixon, summa cum laude. Juan Negrete, cum laude. Carlos Salinas. Louise Valjean Van III, magna cum laude. Corbin Miles McMullen. Milton Eduardo Sarcino. Reed Ezekiel Wagner. Christina Ingok-Tron, cum laude. Audrey Gullickson. Ryan Christopher Lofschutz. Christopher Allen Lester. Dylan Spencer Pitts. Amber Renee Conway, cum laude. Madeline Schmarney. Luke Schroeder. Danielle Gomez DeLo. Adeline Alanis. Shaylee Talahul Torres. David Moreno, cum laude. Javier Hasil Hernandez Lopez. Afalabi Olowokere. James Hampton Cromer III, magna cum laude. Dylan Casey Anderson. Cameron Joseph Ponce. Allison Diane Genowine, cum laude. Logan Pitts. Nicholas Braden. Anand Raj Ravichandra. Bao Hoang. Isabella Ramirez, summa cum laude. Cabrin Mitchell. Courtney Beal. Haley Grogan, magna cum laude. Jessica Redmond. Garrett Simmons. Kendall Page Wolf, cum laude. Maya Scott, summa cum laude. Amika Saiton, cum laude. Chelsea Caridad Alford. Lila Atkinson. Mia Chavez. Evie Elaine Capillon. Taylor Harmon. Encore Nilesh Sagale, cum laude. Campbell Reed Croysdale. Devin Aiden Jones. Julian Alamod. Angelina Dolores Perez, cum laude. Jacqueline Sines. Skylar Weber. Lydia Finley. Lisvet Mondragon. Kiana Litzel Bazan, magna cum laude. Valeria Flores, cum laude. David Barraza, cum laude. Darius Latrell Dowdy. Isaiah Christopher Elmore Carson. Andrew Robert Gonzalez. Vincent Michael Michelle II, cum laude. Ryan Thomas Callahan Bishop. Haley Nicole Mayers. Maria Ramos Sanchez. Tyler Lattimore. Sophia Reyes, cum laude. Amy Jimena Trejo, magna cum laude. Jason Troy Kircheville, summa cum laude. Stephen Bernhard Jarvis Jr. Fernanda Montalvo, magna cum laude. Cotton King Stone, magna cum laude. Seth Michael Pittman. Alexandria Ava English, summa cum laude. Alpha Chare. Madison Lee Evans, cum laude. Summer Ann Bermea. Walter Bowden. Braden Allen Faust. Brady Dodson. Mattingly Palmer, summa cum laude. Thomas Foster. Sydney Sutherland, summa cum laude. Sydney Temple. Romaine Batts. Julian Richards, summa cum laude. Lonzel Gowdy Jr. Melissa Nicole Cruz. Carla Janessa Guillermo Acosta, cum laude. Hugo Salinas Oviedo. Kevin DeYoung. Jaden Smith. Seth Chervinskis. Ryan Asbra, cum laude. Anthony Chaidez, summa cum laude. Michael Alexander Castanova, magna cum laude. Melanie Charmaine Morales. Leisha Ramos Castaneda. Adan Garcia. Alejandra Valdivia. Cade Keenan. Lorena Cantayope, cum laude. Faith Ignacia, summa cum laude. Georgia Vance. Priscilla Gomez. Anna Clark Hallway, cum laude. Michael Cifuentes Jr. Aurora Lee Emmons. Ethan Jones. Jonathan Edward Elmore. Ryan Alec Patino. Andrew Ferry. Kaylee Schulte. Jordan Taylor Pitts. Sarah Kelly. Jackson Stone Knox. Brian Bourgeois. Wesley Quinn Pemberton. William Grant Dubois, cum laude. Ryan Orr. Landon Laspina, summa cum laude. Michaela Dede Suvion Sigua. Jacqueline Ortiz Rocha. Austin Utter. Kayla Marie Santiago. Dylan Elliser. Felicia Ian. Grom Edward Davies. Roy Campbell McRaney. Luke Nicholas Fronner. Olivia Louise Adair, summa cum laude. Taylor Malayers, magna cum laude. Christopher Benitez. Jake Peterson. Jackson Shelton. Alexander James Lauro, summa cum laude. Connor Ruckty, cum laude. Sophia Aguilar. Kim Kiliana Heng. Maharita Kavatsabaya. Jason Tran. Isaiah Paul McGuire, summa cum laude. Bennett Abraham. John Burris, magna cum laude. Aiden Mahabir, magna cum laude. Alexander Thomas Call, summa cum laude. Jesus Enrique Haddad Rora, summa cum laude. Carlo Gabino Banuelos, summa cum laude. Celeste Zacatula Vasquez. Haley Mitchmore. Gabriela Rodriguez. Julian Barta, magna cum laude. Raheel Mohammed. Ariel Renee Perez, magna cum laude. Adam Terrell. Jack Reagan Greider. Oliver Guzman. Alondro Zavala Malderas. Andrew William Moss, cum laude. Gage Michael Folds, magna cum laude. Eva Delcy. Tamara Billett, summa cum laude. Elise K. Cubero. Jacqueline Marie Blanco, magna cum laude. Marian Kiriyama Blevins, summa cum laude. Mary Grace Edwards. Parker Beverly. Lathan Matthew Orsak. Joseph Dominic Incognito. Amon Yazbak, magna cum laude. Sevi Antonio Moya, cum laude. Romaldo Aguirre II, summa cum laude. Marcus Rebner, magna cum laude. Joel Bobby Cavazos Jr. Joseph Andrade. Dylan Jacob Balco, summa cum laude. Victoria Chavez. Brennan Neidick. Aiden Joseph Parrott, cum laude. Riley Singleton, summa cum laude. Andrea Moda. Mia Passanisi, summa cum laude. Max Harrison Moses, summa cum laude. Court Free. Olivia Grace James, magna cum laude. Melanie Apreyes Santa. Jalen Jamar Luis Williams. Carlos Tovar. Daniel Aaron Flores Gamboa. Javier Alejandro Rivas Gersi, summa cum laude. Eli James Lasco. Joseph Clavin. Carly Acosta. Aya Ilan Botangi, summa cum laude. Lexi Emiliano, cum laude. Frank Che. Morgan Barfield. Jamie Elizabeth Wise. Giselle Vera James. Alexander James Dickerson. Kaylee Sawana Smith, cum laude. Evan Utterback. William Vitterzal. Charles Gerald. Orlando Rosales. Tyler James O'Brien. Shafina Kabir. Andrew Frazier. Christian Vasquez V. Austin Cash McDaniel. Claudia Natalia Hinojos. Alan Mendez. Joshua Reyes. Hannah Sue Sneshall. Sydney Nikwe Hale. Itzel Ortiz. Kelsey Ann Craig. Hannah Booz, summa cum laude. Andrea Duran. De'Ara Danae Phillips, cum laude. Elena Ellison, magna cum laude. Carson Joseph Kaiser, magna cum laude. Catherine Ellison Mendoza. Yancey James Westbrook II. Jalen Elizabeth Delgado. Ariana Guzman, cum laude. Gloria Nenoska Sierra Bellino. Yarissa Cancino. Emily Rose Seiler, summa cum laude. Daphne Campos, magna cum laude. Isabella Catherine Haltom. Emily Romero. Ethan Ramirez. Maria Araceli Maldonado. Cassidy Lee Alger. William Crawford French IV. Muskan Yadov. Benjamin Stephen Finch. Harvey Wyan Hopkins. Daniel Adon Hiron Cisneros. Amparito Gonzalez. Giselle Gonzalez, cum laude. Tomas Torres. Mitchell Paul Newman. Caleb Min Rude. Kobe Koenig. Mitchell Duncan. Christian Garza. Tyler Zaccardi. Lowell Nega. Emma Rose Soltermack. Gray Sodalak. Benhadad Salazar. Tami Lalua Ajadaku. Mario Monsivalles. Trey Keon Young. Lauren B. Gonzalez, cum laude. Daryl Bonita Hale, magna cum laude. Juliana Aratia. Jane Oza, cum laude. Fatim Samira Ashley Diabagate. Kelly Ann Worth. Melissa Montalongo. Ava Mystique Slocum. Vanessa Tierra Dentro. Mohammed Maruf. Tyrell Randall. William Cole McHugh, magna cum laude. Lucas Bear, summa cum laude. Molly Catherine Hurst, cum laude. Aiden Elise Wilson, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Alabi, cum laude. Jacob Frazier. Clinton Neal Northcutt. Edward Sandifer, cum laude. Olivia Delgado. Alyssa Marie Martin, cum laude. Praswal Kotka, cum laude. Sierra Anila Perkins. Sarah Isabel Colon Martinez. Joanne Gomez. Mallory Carosello, cum laude. Fernando Herrera Rodriguez. Carlos Bonilla. Jessica Enghunt Vo. Abraham Hernandez, cum laude. Andre Dior Graves Jr. Natalia Michelle Valladares. Shayla Nunez Velasquez, cum laude. Bukola Gloria Okayemi. Emmanuel Arrow. Simi Damorlakan. Cassidy Janie Collison, cum laude. Ayomide Akinramade. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danfus will now return to the stage. Will all the graduates please stand? Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduates' significant achievement, I'm pleased to call Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez? Okay.
Wow, what a great day to be a Bobcat, right? Graduates, with those of you who have Texas State rings, can you hold them high in the air? You may now turn your Texas State ring facing outward to symbolize the completion of your degree here at Texas State University. Graduates, I now invite you all to take part in another time-honored tradition. As a symbol of your new academic status, please take the tassel and move it from the right side of the cap to your left. Congratulations. As we begin to close our ceremony today, we want to express our appreciation to everyone who helped make today a success, including our School of Music students, Evelyn Toscano and Mason Asbury, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Kyle Glazier for their outstanding performances today. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank those faculty who served as marshals for the ceremony today, and Mr. Kevin Jeton, faculty in the Department of Information Systems and Analytics, and a member of our Senate Advisory Group who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing appreciation for our interpreters today, Terry Tivis and Debbie Davison. And to our entire commencement team and all of our public safety officers who assisted us here today, thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, will our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing? Now, I suspect that there are many parents, spouses, children, grandparents. I've seen brothers and sisters, aunties, the tios who haven't left to make the carne asada just yet, the cousins and the friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you all please stand and remain standing? Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni, Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that some of you have been waiting to take the celebratory jump in the cool waters of the San Marcos River. Please note, though, that the river is a little low, so there's some shallow areas. So please look for the signs indicating where you might be able to jump, but please use caution. Also, take the coins excuse me, and cell phone out of your pockets before you jump. Thank you. Now, as we close our ceremony today, please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater. Mason's going to lead us on vocals. Larry's going to lead us with the Texas State hand sign. Remember, audience members, it's with your left hand. Right after the alma mater, Dr. Danfus is going to come back up to the podium for a few last remarks. And then students, you can leave by the doors behind you and meet your family and friends outside of the arena. Thank you all for your attendance today, and we'll turn it over to Mason.
Good job, Mason. Good job. All right. Now, depending on how finals went, you are all now alumni, so congratulations for that. I saw a couple of nervous looks over there, but if things don't go well, you always come back in the spring. That's okay. Speaking of coming back, we want you all to come back to our alma mater often to cheer on our Bobcats who are here in the arena, softball, baseball, soccer on the pitch, track and field, the football games. And when you come back as alumni, you'll be doing the Texas State cheer just as you did as students, although you'll be doing the state side and they'll be doing the Texas side. But I thought we should do the Texas State cheer for the first time as alumni. I'd love for you all to join us as well. It's super simple. All you all have to say is Texas, and then state on this side. We'll do that 3 times, right? Texas State 3 times. Then eat 'em up, go Cats go. We do that twice, don't leave me hanging. Now, here's what usually happens at things like this. We do it one time and the person who's leading goes, oh, that was good, but we can do it better. We got places to go now, all right? Let's do it loud the first time. You guys ready? I'm gonna need some help. Larry, come on up here. Actually, why don't you all come up here? Everybody come up here and help us out. Come on up, Kevin. Come on up. All right, you guys are Texas, you guys are state, all right? 3, 2, 1. Texas! State! Texas! State! Texas! State! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2025. Well done.